What's up guys, Yomtosh here, and iOS 12 Beta 2 has been released and there are a few changes. So the first one I've seen so far is the new screen time splash screen. So you can now set it up as a parent, so you can monitor your child's activities and whatnot. So there it is. I haven't set it up as the parent because I don't need that, I'm not a parent. And yeah, this is how the new family sharing splash screen, which I just came across, not scripted. Yeah, so this is where you can just control your new family sharing, like Apple Music, iCloud storage and whatnot. And I just happened to find a new bug now, just trying to check through some settings, and it's basically in the screen mirroring. So it says looking for Apple TV in like that top section rather than just below the screen mirroring. So I thought that was a cool thing to share. The settings for voice memos is also slightly different. So whereas it only showed you audio quality before, now you have a bunch more options, and you don't have the former audio quality settings. I don't quite remember them, but they were different. So you just have compressed or lossless. I believe before it was AAC or some other format that you could choose from, but now it's just lossless or compressed. So another change I've just come across is the new battery graph. So initially this was just a line that went down, but now it's like green bars that are vertical, and then they like form the graph just like before, but it looks nicer. It gives you like a larger depth of the way the battery is like rising and falling, and it has this little charge icon and you can still click on it just like before. And this gives me the opportunity to touch on battery life on iOS 12. So it's been pretty solid actually. So I've pretty much had the same battery life on iOS 12 as on iOS 11.4, except in the standby battery life. So I did notice that iOS 12 takes a bit more battery when in standby than iOS 11.4. It seems to have gotten better since the initial use of iOS 12. So I think it drops about 10 to 15%. Whereas on 11.4 maybe only like 5 on most occasions. So that almost threw me off initially to want to downgrade back to 11.4, but then I realized that I can't use my iOS 12 iCloud backup on iOS 11.4, so I'm pretty much stuck with iOS 12, but I hope this beta does improve on that. So I should give you an update very soon on how battery life has changed in this beta. The bars are also different here. So whereas they were blue and green, I believe they're now just blue and a lighter shade of blue, and it still shows you your regular things. So for the most part, it seems like beta 2 has just touched up on a few things and probably improved on most of the bugs that were in the initial beta. But let's touch on jailbreak news now. So I'll just head over to Coolstar's tweet. So Coolstar has gotten jailbreak on his iPad running iOS 11.3.1, and he's also given out a few copies, I believe 4 copies, to a few people to test out, but he's not or rather 3 copies, look at it over here, but he's not giving it out like he did for the initial Electra release, because it ended up being leaked out to the public. So yeah, he's avoiding that, and he's making sure that developers only develop for their new tweaks on iOS 11.1.2. And this basically proves that the iOS 11.3.1 jailbreak tweaks will also apply to 11.1.2. It is still iOS 11 after all. But yeah, we should see a release of the jailbreak very soon, as you can see. So the only issue delaying the release of the iOS 11.3.1 jailbreak is trying to mount the root drive. So there's a few methods, but they aren't proving very reliable, but this will be sorted out soon enough. I believe Coolstar's already arranged how he's going to set it up in this tweet. And just before I sign off, I wanted to let you guys know that I updated to the 11.3.1 beta, and I didn't have blobs for iOS 11.1.2, so I'm kind of stuck until the new 11.3.1 jailbreak is released, so I can release more Jailbreak Wednesday videos. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Yomitosh here, signing out. Peace.